Here's the situation where I am the most happy, where I'm in a state of flow, where what I've been chasing for the past 2 years, and which is why I'm talking to you right now. My happy place is on my motorcycle, somewhere deep in the forest, somewhere along a beautiful coastline, somewhere in the mountains, wherever, with my tent on my back and some food in my backpack. When everything is with you and you come to this beautiful place and you're like, fuck, and you're like, yes, this is where I want to stay for maybe a day. This is where I want to pitch my tent. So I like to put myself in situations where I get a little uncomfortable and where I don't want to use the phone. So there's a lot of different ways to navigate on your motorcycle. Some people use their phone, some people use a designated Garmin system, some people use the Carpuride, some people use DMD. There's a lot of options out there. And one of the options I've been testing for the last few months is this Carpuride W702 Pro. And what this thing does is it mirrors everything that's on your phone to the display. And it works really well.
This is crazy. So excited, really special.
Yeah, the connection is instant, the brightness is good, it's waterproof, installation is quite simple. I've been riding with the Carpuride for about 4 months now, and there's things I like about it and there's things I don't like about it. And what I do like about it is that the fact that it's super simple. Because basically it's Apple or Google, but in my case it's Apple. And what I really like about Apple is the simplicity. When I use my phone, I can just hold my phone in my hand, select the direction, talk to people, ask them where I need to be, and then I hit let's go, and then it goes. And it pops it over to the Carpuride, just like you would do in a regular car or something like that.
I'm standing here outside my local mosque and we are gonna get some custom earplugs fitted. So it's a 20-minute drive or so. So let me show you how this works. Turn on the power and it should turn on in like 5 seconds because I have a slight delay. There we go. And it should hook up right now in about a second. There we go. Super easy, didn't do a thing. And then I hit start and CarPlay. There we go. It's that easy. And this one I keep charged here. Done. And hey man, that was good. Okay, so now I want to listen to some music. I have my Cardo hooked up. Done.
Okay, we changed the light a little bit. I'm not really sure what that does, but there's daylight over there and there's the artificial light over here. So I'm not really sure what that does, but we'll go with it and see what it's like in the episode because we're trying everything. So how I've been navigating for like 2 years, I think.
I hope it's that one. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh. Branch to the face. I took a branch to the face. Oh my god, you fucking bad! Oh shit! Holy moly! I need another drone battery, I think. Look at this, man.
So how I've been navigating for like 2 years, I think. I had my phone. This is just my everyday phone, the one I use to make phone calls with and sometimes to take video with. And then I have an old phone. This is the 12 Pro Max. And this is the 15 Pro, so I went smaller. And this one I've been using as my navigation, just right locked in front of me on the SP Connect holder for a while now, and it's been nice. But not everybody has an old iPhone lying around, and not everybody wants to navigate in the same way. So Carpuride reached out to me, they sent me this product, I installed it at Bob's Bike Shop, which was pretty easy. Welcome to Bob's Bike Shop. It's basically plug and play. It took like 5 minutes to install, and it's been around. It's been in a few crashes. I did the adventure challenge with it, 3 or 4 days in the Belgian Ardennes with it, and a few other small rides, and it's still pretty good. I even backflipped my motorcycle when I overshot a wheelie, and even after that it still works, it still runs. And the only real drawback I have about this system it is dependent on your phone. So if your phone doesn't have connection, if your phone doesn't have enough battery life, so what that means, when your phone is out of juice, so is your navigation. In most situations that's not a problem. Here's the situation where I am the most happy, where I'm in a state of flow, where what I've been chasing for the past 2 years, and which is why I'm talking to you right now. My happy place is on my motorcycle, somewhere deep in the forest, somewhere along a beautiful coastline, somewhere in the mountains, wherever, with my tent on my back and some food in my backpack. When everything is with you and you come to this beautiful place and you're like, fuck, and you're like, yes, this is where I want to stay for maybe a day. This is where I want to pitch my tent. So I like to put myself in situations where I get a little uncomfortable and where I don't want to use the phone. At least not be dependent on the phone, where I want to be able to put the phone away, only take a picture or two. For the past few months or so, this phone has been in my pocket, and then when I hop on the bike and I hit the switch, and 5 seconds later the Carpuride turns on.
Look at this.
It pops up my appointments, it knows where I want to go, and it's basically Apple CarPlay, and it's really nice.
Calendar.
But I don't need that when I'm going to Sweden, when I'm going to Norway, which is where I'll be heading in 2 weeks' time with the Tenere Travel Trophy. So for that event, I will resort back to this. And that doesn't mean that the Carpuride isn't good. It still performs really well. It's rather cheap, especially if you use my discount codes. Yeah. So here's a piece of consumer advice. If you are in the market, if you just got a Tenere, if you just got a motorcycle and you want to upgrade your navigation cheaply, then this is for you. It's not that expensive. You don't need a rally tower. You don't need the DMD tablet. You don't need the handlebar controls. Of course, it is all really nice to have, but you do not need it to go on an adventure. If you want to go on a multi-day, multi-week motorcycle trip, a Carpuride display would not be my recommendation. But to be honest, like, how often do we actually go on multi-day, multi-week motorcycle trips? It's already June. It's June the 1st where I'm videoing this, and I have not slept in my tent once. Which, to be honest, is it's a bad score. I've not slept in my tent once this year. So to go to work, to go to the shop, maybe go to the gym, to do stuff like that, and you want to have dependable navigation at an affordable price point, then I would wholeheartedly, hand on my heart, recommend this Carpuride to you. But if you are the type of rider, if you keep your motorcycle locked away in a garage and all you do every now and then is ride an event such as the Tenere Travel Trophy, because you're just like busy with life and children and whatever, then maybe this is not for you. Also, if you have a car, and you do most of the things I use my motorcycle for in a car, then you probably don't need this either. If you're looking for a affordable, easy to use, plug and play solution for your everyday communication and navigational needs on your motorcycle, then this Carpuride display is for you.